Born on January 17, 1899, in Brooklyn, New York, Alphonse Gabriel Capone was destined to become one of history's most infamous gangsters. In his early years, Capone became involved with small-time gangs, including the notorious 5 Points gang in Manhattan. Capone's move to Chicago in 1919 marked a turning point, aligning him with Johnny Torrio's criminal syndicate. The Prohibition era provided fertile ground for Capone's rise, as he quickly took control of the illegal liquor trade in Chicago. Capone's business acumen led to the creation of numerous speakeasies, breweries, and distilleries, expanding his criminal empire. To protect his business, Capone established a notorious reputation, enforcing control through bribery and violence. The infamous St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929, though never tied directly to Capone, was indicative of the era's gangland violence. At the height of his power, Capone's gang controlled vast swaths of Chicago, wielding great influence over politics and law enforcement. Public sentiment began to turn against Capone as the brutal consequences of his actions became impossible to ignore. The federal government, unable to convict Capone on violent crimes, turned to tax evasion charges to bring him down. In 1931, Capone was sentenced to 11 years in federal prison, a landmark victory for law enforcement. While incarcerated at Alcatraz, Capone's health deteriorated due to syphilis, which he had contracted in his youth. Upon his release in 1939, Capone had suffered a severe decline in mental faculties and lived in seclusion in Florida. Capone's death on January 25, 1947, marked the end of an era and the legacy of a tumultuous period in American history. Capone's impact on culture has been significant, inspiring numerous books, films, and television series over the years. Despite his crimes, Capone is sometimes viewed through a lens of perverse admiration, as a symbol of the American dream gone awry. His life has been scrutinized for insights into the intersection of crime, society, and politics during the Prohibition era. Capone is understood as a product of his time, reflective of the complex social and economic forces at work in early 20th century America. In modern times, Capone is an iconic figure, often cited in discussions of criminal behavior and its containment. That was a glimpse into Al Capone's life. Comment to suggest new story. Share, like and follow for more.